Hey, you guys. Excuse me. Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts.
Run. She's so run. It's Steve and Lacey.
Oh, jeez.
Build a wall
All right.
around Saul.
Thank you guys so much for watching Better Call Saul with us.
Yes, and Better Call Saul does not suck. It is a very good show. And by the way, loving it. Loving every minute of it. I love Mike. I love Saul. I love Kim. I love I just love the whole
story,
the writing,
yeah.
the humor in it. I love the shit that they get in and the shit that they keep. It's just like Breaking Bad. It's kind of like, you think everything's gonna be cool and whatnot, but they take that next step and it's, oh shit, now I have to do something. It's always something, and
Yeah.
that's the lure of the show. Is even Mike is being dragged further in because of circumstances that he believes in, and just like I believe in certain things, Mike believes in what he has to do, what his purpose is.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that about him. Everybody has that something in their life that they feel very strongly about, and I love it. I love his character, and I'm talking a lot, so there's that. I love the show.
Well, what I like about it is there's actually what I kind of picked up in my brain when you were just talking, that it is very similar to Breaking Bad in the sense that this is kind of Jimmy and Mike Breaking Bad, right? Okay.
Oh,
they started off, each one of them
the freaking brain was working.
Exactly. Each one of them kind of started off bad in their own ways, right? Slip and Jimmy.
Yep.
And then Mike was a dirty cop, right? But then now they're both trying to do good. They're trying to make the right decisions.
Yeah.
But they're both making small decisions that keep getting them more and more deeper into living a life of...
Well, it's almost like...
with the wrong people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's almost like what you're saying. I mean, you start with that little lie, and then...
It builds.
That builds, and it
builds.
gets bigger, and now you're lying more, and now you think it's all squashed, and then you have to lie more because
you have to lie more to cover up your other lies, or like. But yeah, in this case, it's like they're both trying to be good, but they just can't help themselves in some way.
Don't get them dirty. Sorry.
They both just can't help themselves in some way. Like Jimmy just, I feel like it's kind of Chuck in a way that's kind of that pushes out. It kind of like pushes out that Slip and Jimmy a little bit. And with Mike, it's like he wants to take care of his family, and he feels like the only way he can do that properly is by
having to pick up these jobs.
Where we're left off with him and Nacho, and him wanting to basically take a hit out on somebody is what it sounded like.
Very, very curious as to how this lands.
Kind of curious if that person is going to be Tuco or not, because who else would he want to take out?
It has to be. It just has to be.
That's like his boss, and obviously he's
in the way.
Because he's doing like side deals and stuff without Tuco knowing. So it just makes me feel like it's Tuco for some reason. And then with Jimmy, he might be in hot water right now with his new job. So I think we should just get into it.
No, so much is going on. And you're exactly right. We'll talk at the end. We talked a lot in the beginning here. But we're trying to show... No, we're not trying to show. What we're expressing here is our love for the show.
Yes.
It's absolutely great.
And how our brains are spinning with this one, and we like that.
I'm so glad, once again, I'm able to watch a show that I absolutely have zero worries about spoilers, like zero, because it's been, obviously it's an ongoing show, but you guys are so great in the comments. You guys are so good about keeping that to a minimum.
Yeah.
And obviously, Craig Watch, is, a big Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul fan.
Yep.
Loves the writing. It does great write-ups in the comments. I love those as well.
I do too. Yeah.
And I love to see your comments in there. I do read them. I do pay attention. I usually give it a couple days and then I get into them. So keep that in mind. If you don't see a comment right away, sometimes I will make comments on some. I
we
just
like
read
to give
through.
The moderators time to do all their, business and removing what we don't need to see.
And not that I'm trying to pump the show, but if you haven't watched it, you should really give it a chance because it is good.
Well, I'm sure if they're watching this, they've seen it. Otherwise, they'd be pretty spoiled.
Not. Some may
that's
be
true.
Some have went along on the journey.
Yeah, that's true.
Said that they were never going to watch it and has one.
Yeah.
There's those people too. So put the comments in the down below, and if you've coming along the journey with us, that's freaking awesome because I know there's some of that too.
This is an awesome show, and I just think we ought to start it. To be honest. I don't want to wait anymore.
Yes, and also make sure that you're checking out a couple of our other YouTube friends out there. Ryan's The Walking Dead channel. And...
I don't know.
The one is escaping my head right now. Help me out.
It's escaping mine too. You kind of brought that on real quick.
Libras React.
Okay.
God damn it!
I didn't know he was going to do that, so I wasn't prepared.
No,
for it.
I absolutely see him in my head, and I was trying to think of a name, like their names. You know what I mean?
And that's what I was saying. I know what it is, but it's like when you're on the spot, sometimes your brain don't want to work. Like you know what I mean?
They're just wonderful people,
Definitely.
And Ryan's such a good young man. I think he's got a bright future in YouTube. He really does his homework on every show. He's polite. He's great. He's a good young man. Love him. And I do love Libras React as well.
Yes, definitely.
So if you have a channel out there and you'd like us to say something, of course, we're going to check you out first. But
as long as there's nothing that you're making that would be a spoiler for us, obviously. But
yeah.
Yep.
But I want to show some love. I'm so sorry, Libras React.
We obviously know who you are.
I was just dialed in
right there,
and then all of a sudden I hit that brick wall, and that happens to me sometimes. And I apologize. Leave it in, Craig. It's a great fuck up. So love you guys. Love your reactions.
I'm looking at him like, wait, what?
Lacey usually reads my mind, and
I
she's
usually
able to finish.
do, but I usually can. Like I'm usually on it.
You didn't finish my.
I'm usually on it, and I usually can pick up stuff pretty quick, but in that moment,
you sure as hell left me dry that time.
In that moment, I was like, what?
I need a drink.
All right, well, let's get into Better Call Saul. Hope we all enjoy, and let's...
I know we'll enjoy.
Yeah. Do it.
Stephen Lacey, Better Call Saul. Let's get it on like frickin' Donkey Kong.
Frickin'. Oh, we're just gonna go straight into Mike going home. We don't get to see what his...
He's drunk, isn't he?
What his answer
He's drunk.
is.
That's a drunk, slow, miserable walk, it looks like. I could be wrong.
Or really tired. Is this like showing us afterwards and then going back, or... Because I wouldn't think he'd get paid until he did the job, right?
No, I don't think it's done. I think this
or at least he half up front, half after, or something like that.
Wait a minute. He did the job. Something happened.
Yeah, because he's been hit, or...
What the shit? Here it comes off. You're going to see what happened. I know it.
Oh. He's, yeah. the hell happened? I feel like I should know what that is, but I really don't know what that is.
Boxing gloves.
But I know, like, I'm trying to think if...
My husband and I scrimped and saved for so many years. We did our best to build a nest
they're watching
so
the
that
commercial.
we wouldn't be a burden to our family.
Yep.
If you or a loved one is a resident of a sandpiper crossing facility or other associations,
you used your own voice.
Okay, let's pay attention. I want to hear what these dry, old, crotchety people.
One single airing was a $700 ad buy.
You think this is about money? You think that's what this is about?
But the headline here is, we've gotten nearly 200 phone calls since this one airing. Cliff, since you and I spoke last night, 72 more.
Wow.
You hear that? Right there. That's the sound of victory.
Act like you don't see the problem here.
I don't.
Come on.
You cut us out.
You and I did discuss the possibility of a commercial.
In the abstract for a grand total of 30 seconds when I was halfway out the door.
Yes. I thought I heard enthusiasm.
Sandpiper's not what keeps the lights on around here.
We have clients who wouldn't want to be associated with this kind of
This. Our image, our reputation is something we've been carefully building for years. Something like this could damage it. The vote is currently 2-1 to fire you. I believe in second chances. But no, this is both strike one and strike two.
That sucks. That sucks.
Wow. I think it was a bit harsh, to be honest, but because now he's going to lose motivation to, oh, I got one strike, so I make one little mistake and I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please call me before you talk to Howard. Okay? Bye.
Uh-oh.
It's a simple question, Kim. Did you or did you not know about this commercial?
Oh no. Oh no,
Yes.
no.
He showed it to me
He showed it to you.
a few days ago.
And you didn't say anything. We were caught flat-footed in front of our co-counsel, which I don't need to tell you does not reflect well on HHM or on you.
Seriously? Why is it her place to come to you guys to tell you about it?
You can go.
It should only have to do with Jimmy and
I
Diggs
want to
and
hear this
Maine.
conversation. Hopefully they stick around in this room. I want to hear it. I want to hear
What Chuck has to
Yeah.
say about it.
it
Why would
sucks.
she have to go to Howard and say, just a heads up?
What are you going to do?
Really?
Why
So
would
what do you
Howard
think?
have to do anything? What does it have to do with him?
I figure
It's a
from here
totally
you got a good beat on the place, but someone inside, they can't pick you out. Tuco and me, that's her spot. He always sits facing out. Makes it look like it's a gangster thing, but I know it's just so we can keep an eye on his ride. Looks him in the eyes.
So
just
it's Tuco.
stares.
Yep.
Like he's looking inside him.
Just the two of you. No extra muscle.
Don't need it. We can handle our business. That is where you come in. Pull up in the spot next to Tuco's. Pop. Headshot. Roll out. Easy. Got a better plan? Go on, tell me.
Killing your partner. That's a bell you don't unring.
So much
So-
crazier.
It's like you said, if Tuco finds out about my, independent venture, it's him or me.
So I wonder if the new stuff is from.
No, because that's not happening yet. This is like, I think Craig said it's like 5 years before or something.
Man with a
Okay.
scoped rifle could get a clean shot, fire a single round, disappear before anybody knew what had happened.
Pretty far. You can make that shot?
Yeah,
You saying you do it?
50 grand. I'll look into it.
Confused.
Plus, you have to remember, Saul's not even Saul yet.
I have a feeling this was that was after the fact of whatever went down, because obviously his
It
face
is, yeah, because he's got the money and So something happens or something goes wrong, but he still gets the money. So I'm like,
I know.
HHM.
Sorry about
Yeah.
the floor.
I can tell from the stairway.
Yeah.
He's probably looking for Kim.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, she got.
She got moved again.
Guess I'm too late, huh?
No, she's still here.
Where?
She gets some packing though.
And she said she's still here. And where is here? In the basement? Like,
Kim,
No. Oh no.
I am so sorry. I honestly thought I could fix it. Howard can't just stick you in doc review because of something I did, plus at an entirely different law firm. What the hell kind of sense does that make?
that's what I'm wondering.
What's gonna happen? He can't blame you for this.
I warned you he would.
I'm talking to Howard.
What? Call him a pig fucker again? Yeah. I don't know.
I'm talking to him tonight.
No. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. If you go to Howard, you and I, we're done.
So we're not done now?
I need this job.
Why do I feel like she's going to end up having to break things off with him totally at some point in order to keep her job or something?
Well, this is kind of that message, don't you think?
Yeah. Basically, kind of telling him basically the same thing Davis and Maine told him, like, this can't happen again or we're over.
I want to think Kim's bigger than that, but her job is important. I get that.
Chuck.
Still just...
Has a watch on.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't watches have batteries in them?
Here,
That's
you know
not
what?
bothering you?
Sit up. Here.
Even now, Jimmy is being the caring brother, helping him.
Or not.
Now's not the time. Which also makes me wonder. Did Chuck hear him coming in and was like, I don't want to talk about this? Oh, that guy.
Single shot, bolt.
You know what I mean?
It fires the 50 caliber BMG.
Let's listen to
Very
look at the
effective
gun
against
because I was like,
soft
oh my
targets
god,
and
that's
light
hot.
cover. Behind cars, small diameter.
Did Chuck hear him
Grinding
coming
down
in
serial
and was like, oh, I
Not
don't want
unless
to have
you
this
grab a
conversation
whole
with
thing
him
through
right
a
now,
vessel
so let me
covered.
pretend to...
Well, but
Don't
I
know.
follow up with a pass through, which brings us to the M40. Tried and true, battle tested. It's light, accurate, good for soft targets up to 1200
Apparently
meter
that's the one he's wanting. He didn't pick up any of the other two.
You seem to know this one.
You could say that.
Biggest difference is the stock. It's fiberglass instead of wood.
Wood, more like hell. Somebody probably should have figured that out before they sent it into a damn jungle.
Yeah.
Probably with what you know.
Apparently he was in the military too. Probably why
If
he's
these
so
aren't your liking, I could get my hands on a few
tactical
more.
and, you know.
I've changed my mind. Thank you. I don't need anything at this time.
Make my living on repeat business. When you need what I'm offering, you know how to find me.
I like this guy though. Upstanding gun
But
salesman.
why didn't he get the gun?
Well, I didn't want to talk about that, but
He said, I changed my mind.
don't know.
Maybe he
Don't
thought
know.
up a different way to... Still in his suit and everything.
Looks like Carrie.
I could use some tea.
Get it yourself.
Yeah. Like, I
Thanks.
borderline understand last night when you were, like, having your little panic attack or whatever it was. But this morning, like, get up and get it yourself, motherfucker. What, am I your slave?
Going into the office really takes it out of you, doesn't it?
If I stay too long, yeah.
Guess it's hard not to stay. So many important things for you to do there. Like, you know, stick it to Kim Wexler.
What did I do to Kim Wexler?
She's back in the cornfield, isn't she?
I didn't do anything to Kim.
Now tell me, when Howard was making his management decisions, was he sitting on your knee with your arm up his ass? Hey, can he talk while you drink a glass of water?
That's uncalled for.
I know you like to think the world revolves around you, Jimmy, but this has nothing to do with you.
As far as she was concerned, Cliff Maine was already looped in. So it's on me, not her.
Do the right thing, Chuck, for once.
Yeah.
For
She didn't
once.
say she knows you. She should have known better.
You are such an asshole.
Pointing out that her one mistake was believing in you.
Perspective here.
Wow,
It was
dude.
a simple little commercial.
You're my brother, and I love you, but you're like an alcoholic who refuses to admit he's got a problem.
You want me to quit being a lawyer? A chick with a machine gun, that's me, right? You helped Kim, I quit the law. Is that a deal?
That would be extortion.
Yeah, it would. No more Jimmy McGill Esquire. Pooh. Wow. But I need to
Everything
hear
you
the
want,
words. Come on
right?
in, right?
Yeah.
So, Jimmy, you want me to commit a felony because you want to believe that deep down I'm some hypocrite.
Come on down, Chuck. Roll around in the dirt with me. All your dreams will come true.
Chuck ain't gonna do it.
He is such an asshole. He wanted so bad.
You
He
know
wanted
damn
so
well
bad
in
to
his
say it.
head he was
Oh,
like,
here we
"Ooh."
go. Here we go. What's up? He's gonna say
So,
he's gonna give him another option or out.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do it.
what are you negotiating now?
No amount of money makes this a good idea for you.
Look, man,
For
I
you.
told you.
No, it's a dead Tuco draws Salamancas like flies. You don't need him dead. You need him to go away. You don't have to talk to the cops. You won't have to do any time. There's no killing, but your Tuco problem. It goes away.
You just need him gone.
Nice car. God damn.
Yeah, that's Tuco's car, right?
I'm assuming from the conversation.
Yeah, because
And
he
the
said
van
that.
is the delivery thingy.
Yeah, he sits facing the windows because he always wants to keep an eye on his car. So. This one is the wrong way, buddy. Okay. Okay, on edge.
Lie detector.
Yep. Staring him down.
Till next time, huh?
Tuco.
I like his character.
Being as awkward as possible. Okay.
Oh, hi. Is Tuco there?
I'd like to speak with Tuco, please.
Yes, I would like to report a fight going. There is a man threatening another man with a gun.
Okay. So he's gonna go start a fight? Like, I don't understand.
There's
And
no
he
fight.
He called the cops to get them there.
On the way.
Oh!
Shit. Oh, shit. He hit his car.
On purpose?
I know.
Hey, Grass. You just hit my car.
Dude, you're talking to me? No, I don't think I did.
You calling me a liar?
No,
I saw it too.
not aware of hitting anyone's car, but if I did, I apologize.
6:33.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
See, he knows that Tuco can't.
You see that?
You're gonna make this all right.
I have maybe 20, 30 bucks on me, that's all.
Okay, now you're lying to me. I saw your wallet. You got plenty in there.
You heard him. Take out the wallet.
I just cashed my Social Security check. It's all I have till the end of the month, and I am not giving it to you. Do
He's
this
like
the right
on
way.
edge.
Can't accept that.
Give me your wallet. Maybe you walk away from this.
I'm not giving you a damn thing.
Ounce. Wallet.
He's like, so
Wallet.
what are you gonna do?
400 here. Time to bounce. You gotta go.
Shit.
Cops are on the way.
The hell? Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Oh, he's holding him there.
Let go.
He's holding him there so he can't get away.
It's about to go out. Night-night.
That all you got?
Oh.
He's like, I mean, I can give you one more.
What the shit?
He literally laughed. Wow.
Smart AF.
Fighting. So what? Assault. He also knocked his gun out. I'm sure the gun is probably illegal, right? So that's potentially more. But how long could that really be in jail? You know what I mean? That can't be.
Wow.
Wow.
The cops witnessed him in the commission of a felony. Add the gun, he gets a 5 to 10 stretch.
5. Definitely earned it.
25.
You could have gotten twice as much.
Oh,
for
because he
1/10 the
didn't
hassle.
kill him,
You would
probably.
have done the world. Just saying, you went a long way to not pull that trigger. Why?
No comment? No comment. because he didn't want to kill somebody, probably. And he was trying to help you out, seems like.
You think there's some respect there?
Yes.
From the...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like there was some respect there.
Such a good episode. Another good episode of Better Call Saul.
Freaking Chuck is an asshole. I'm sorry. Like, I just cannot believe he talks to his brother the way he talks to him. Like, sure, there's times when me and my brother are arguing and we probably say some pretty mean shit to each other, but it's usually just out of anger, right? Like, when he's talking to him, he's putting him down. He's like, and he means it, you know, it's like...
He wanted so bad to say it.
He wanted so bad to be like, yeah, go, I'll help out Kim if you quit, but then he knows that he'd be doing the Jimmy thing, right? So he doesn't want to let on, like, I think maybe some of it is, yeah, he's like a by the books lawyer, right? Some of it is that, but I think on another level, it's also like, if anybody else would have asked him, he probably would have done it. But since it was Jimmy doing it, like, he can't show that he would do anything like what Jimmy would do.
Right.
So he has to play it way up here. Yeah.
And I wonder if his admission to his brother will get Kim out of the basement. I mean,
I'm hoping
I
that
thought
it
maybe
does.
they were going to let her go or suspend her, or so, you know, pack your shit. You know, you need to think about this, or, you know, I was unsure where what was
where it was
transpire.
going, right?
But she still has a job, but she's leery of slipping Jimmy.
Yeah.
She's disappointed that he didn't come out and say the truth, even though it was purely innocent. Either way, if she had known about it, would she have said anything anyway? Was it her
Probably
job?
not, because number one, why did, like, I get it, like, I get what Howard's saying on one end is, but not with the whole Kim situation, but with Jimmy. Like, I vouched for you. I helped get you this job, and then you're making
Harold
me look
also,
bad, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, I get that part of it, but I don't get the part where you're blaming Kim for some, like, why is it her responsibility to come to you to tell you about this? Like, that's not her responsibility. And they didn't even know the whole story.
Exactly.
As was shown in Jimmy and Chuck's conversation. She didn't know that he went that far. She didn't know that he hadn't gotten permission yet. All she knew was that there was a video made, and that's it.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I feel like
even had she handed the information over, let's just say, would HHM even checked into it because of the fact that it was a Davis and Maine decision? And you know what I'm saying? How far would
they wouldn't even have known at that point that this wasn't...
It just sounds like a dick move. They're pissed because Jimmy, they vouched for him, and he
everybody's going to the extreme. Yeah. I feel like I get why Davis and Maine are pissed.
Well, they have their old clients, and they don't want to be meshed up into some...
they want to maintain their image.
Yeah, they must have really high-profile clients that...
Well, they're saying that this case doesn't pay the bill, so I'm assuming that they have clients that don't want to be associated with commercials like that.
Commercials to try and recruit clients, I think. Maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think.
But he said that they've done it in the past.
Yeah, I know. That's what I don't understand why it was.
But apparently it was like a much bigger case from, if I'm remembering correctly. But if you've done it before,
but then you're putting Slippin' Jimmy on a last chance notification that if you even walk wrong, You're done here.
If you look at me wrong. But and then he's also like getting that from Kim, because Kim's gonna walk on eggshells now because she's gonna constantly be in fear of what's Jimmy gonna do that's gonna get me fired from my job potentially. So
no, I know what you're saying, and I feel like that tension between them two could get really, really bad. Yeah. And I feel him having that job with this, I mean, I just feel like at some point this is not going to be a good mesh, and something's going to kick it off to where he leaves Davis and Maine. I mean,
oh yeah, definitely, and probably sooner rather than later.
Real soon, because he doesn't want to reflect bad, you know, and he knows his techniques aren't really in line because look, I mean, he paid the bus driver money. I mean, there's little things that he's doing that isn't Davis and Maine appropriate in my eyes.
Agreed. And he's no longer going to even have the option to do any of that anymore in fear of getting himself fired and Kim fired.
Yeah, you're sticking basically a coyote in a chicken house or a hen house.
And trying to put a leash on him.
And hoping that, you know, everything is...
You're just hoping everything's okay.
Going to turn out and that you're going to have chickens tomorrow, you know, or whatever. I mean,
you would just think that with this Davis and Maine that, I mean, you knew that he worked alone before. Like, you knew all of this going in, that you wouldn't be a little bit more lenient with him. I mean, that's just me. I feel like people deserve chances and not to be like totally like beat down in the freaking dirt because of one mistake.
All three of them were
they were all kind of really like harsh on him, in my opinion. I get it. You guys don't want to ruin your reputation, but at the same time, like,
but shouldn't have this been something that they kind of talked about a little bit more in deep? And I do when
Jimmy came in as like a welcome meeting, like, look, this is how we do things here.
Right. You
know what I mean?
But then again, he did have the conversation with him about the commercial, and they were going to talk about it and whatnot. But Jimmy flew. Yeah, I mean, all he did was take the next step.
He shouldn't have done what he did, granted.
Because he knew it would work, and it did. I mean, he was gambling, but he felt good about his idea, and he wanted to roll with it to try and impress.
Because he wanted to impress them, because look how good I did, and look how many clients I got.
Right. We had to reach him. I had to do whatever it took to get him, and he doesn't see the bigger picture of what Davis and Maine's foundation is when he's, you know, concentrated on the sandpiper thing and thinking that he's doing a good thing.
They're thinking about their entire... Yeah, and that is what Chuck was trying to tell him. Like, look, you need to look at the bigger picture, not just the right here, right now.
Right.
And I get what Chuck's saying, but it's the way he talks to him that really frustrates me and makes me not like him at all.
Yeah, I definitely, at this point, really dislike Chuck. And,
he makes good points. I understand what he's saying, but you don't have to be a dick to your brother about it either. And you don't treat him the way you treat him and say that you're not a real lawyer and you're always going to be slipping Jimmy and, you know, all this shit that he said to him in the past.
Well, that's what I love about him being a lawyer is that portion of it.
I know, right? Like, I get it.
Like, it's totally a square puzzle piece trying to put it into a circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just doesn't fit there. I knew this going in. I knew it from the first episode that he walked into the office that it wasn't going to be a fit. And
I knew it too. It just didn't look right.
I want to see the fallout. I love to watch what's next, and the show does it. It keeps you wanting more.
Yeah.
It keeps you wanting to see more. And then, you know, we get off to, you know, go on to the whole Mike and Nacho thing. First, he's supposed to kill him. and he's like, dude, that's kind of looking out for him, and
like
in the sense that
if Tuco dies, he's a Salamanca, part of the cartel. The whole freaking Salamanca family is going to be here and tracking everything.
Because they won't know who did it. You know what I mean?
They won't know
in
who
this
did
case, he was using.
Mm-hmm.
Mike pulled up as an old man, hit his car, being an old man. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, Mike egged it to get, a little bit, but it didn't take much.
He knew that it was getting to the point where they're coming around the corner and nothing's happening. So he grabs him, and Tuco, knowing that the cops are right around the corner and he needs to get out of there, starts punching him.
But the thing is Tuco isn't one to, in my eyes, he's not really scared of shit. He's just going to do it. He's going to do what he has to do. Period. End of story. I mean,
right.
Even if the cops are coming,
Exactly. And no, I agree with that.
And he's using, so he's got a quick, you know what I mean? He just did a freaking snort of stuff, and so he's a little bit juiced.
Yeah.
And he just, so I don't know how long he's going to be gone. They said a 5 to 10 year stretch, so that sounds about right.
If he gets, let's say he gets the minimum, that's 5 years.
That sets him up for Breaking Bad,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So he'll probably get a minimum sentence. But my question is the rest of the family, who's going to take over Tuco's place?
Nacho.
But he's not I just feel like the Salamanca family, being the cartel, they're going to want one of their guys. I don't know if...
Well, he'd be the natural replacement at this point.
In that...
He seems like the next natural replacement for Tuco. And as far as Nacho is concerned, he knows zero about it. He left and...
Yeah, that old man has nothing to do with you, literally.
Yeah, because he played it good.
Tuco just got into a fight with an old man and he just happened to still be there when the cops pulled up. You know what I mean? I see him getting away with that with the family. It's just, I'm worried about who they send, or if they're going to even send anybody, which they might not, to replace him. But maybe you're right. Maybe Nacho will be the one to replace him.
I mean, we haven't either met the next one, or I'm sure they'll send someone in. But right now, he's kind of. You saw how much Tuco kind of trusted him, with the money, and
he definitely
kind
seems
of like a
he
partnerish thing.
Yeah.
So they'll probably send someone in there to be a partner or be Tuco. But right now, the natural progression would be Nacho to step into place.
Right.
And train up whoever they send or whatever.
Okay.
To get to know the crowd and who they're dealing with and whatnot.
Right. Yeah. And all right, that makes sense.
But I really am enjoying the show. It's neat how they don't go with the assassination approach, and I mean Mike's face is effed. And
really
how is he going to explain that when he sees his granddaughter?
I don't know.
You don't get that from sitting in a toll booth.
Exactly.
I really don't know, but I'm sure he'll have an excuse.
Maybe he'll just try and
or maybe
wait.
He'll just be glum about it like he always is, and you don't need to worry about it.
I totally picture him saying that.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about it. It was just some stupid thing, something like that.
But I'm just ready for the next one. And honestly, great episode. Loved it. Enjoyed it. Loved Tuco being in it because Tuco was Tuco. And I like that character. I like I could watch a show just about him, growing up and becoming where he is. I could watch that as well. I think
definitely.
You'd watch that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
yeah.
It'd be neat to see.
It would be.
And maybe they will do a spin to, other things of characters in this as well. Because it is quite interesting.
True.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Just an idea, writers. Yeah. I think you ought to do it. I think you ought to start planning it. Because I'll watch it.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. Please leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and bang that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.